Hello, 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 hello. We are back with the green, which means shadow work. But also, this will be the last official from like the main, and my dogs are obviously wanting to get in. This one, oh my god. Yeah, coming. Okay, so this will be the last of the official planned, prepared set that I had pre-planned before even starting recording. For the 5-day countdown to Christmas, I have something special in the works. Already half made-ish, so that's gonna be interesting. Obviously I'm not spoiling anything. No. You will see as we uncover that section of the advent calendar, but it's gonna be really Christmas themed. That's all I can say. Hope you will enjoy it. I'm personally excited. Also, thumbnails will look different, and yeah, actually I'm excited because it's gonna be like brand new, or at least different ways of tackling shadow work, going to a more happy, jolly, nurturing aspect of the whole thing. So we are going back to the Reborn Skull for today. Clarifying deck will be Inspired Neon. Oracle decks will be Path of Shadows. And to conclude, we will use the Shadow Work Oracle cards. So let me just put everything. And what you hear is my dogs drinking water. Hello, focus. Thank you. So here's your screenshot opportunity for today's tools. Okie dokie, so since we have the Three of Pentacles up top, I'm gonna start with you, Earth signs. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I will eventually know that by heart. And I know I should by now with all the titles, but I just copy-paste without even looking, so bad. Hey, sleeping. Ooh, the High Priestess. Are you tuning in with your... Hey, guys. Sleeping. Are you finally deciding to tune in your divine feminine energy and listen to your intuition? Or are you watching YouTube tarot reads? What are you accessing? What are you assimilating? What spiritual deeper knowledge are you trying to figure out at the emotional internal level? And I'm seriously sorry for them, but if I kick them out, they clog the doors to come in if they hear they play, so it's gonna be what it is. As per a typical earth sign, you are hard at work, putting in the time, the effort, blood, tears, and sweat. Oh yeah, today's spread will be surrender and see clearly, working on your foundations. In combination with the Eight of Pentacles that just flipped, I can see this in a way that you are really committed in your work environment, clocking in the hours so that you have a solid foundation both at work and at home, that you have a good reputation at work that can provide money and stability, so you can build the foundations for your happy home life. So let's form my earth signs. And again the High Priestess. So if I'm gonna be cheesy and insert myself, you are definitely watching my videos, so thank you. If I'm giving credit back to you, you definitely are either already tapping in your intuition and looking at things from a deeper spiritual angle, or you need to really give yourself a sense of curiosity to maybe look at things from a non-grounded, earthy, materialistic way if you have not yet indulged in a more spiritual path in your life. It would be helpful on all aspects. Ooh, what am I picking at? Two of Cups and King of Wands. So you are already in that beautiful synergetic connection with someone that you deeply love, that loves you back, and you are taking charge, you are being proactive, you are being sexy, bold, beautiful, maneuvering in a way that's conquering-ish, but you show determination that you are there for this person and that you want something solid with this person. You are also definitely giving back to the situation, and you are potentially receiving equal amounts of what you give back, but it's mostly a card of generosity and giving back when you are in such a position. You are still not making a decision though, so what's the hold up? And about what? Why? Do you need more information, or you just don't want to let emotions influence you too deeply? So for my earth signs, this is gonna be a 6-card spread. Oh my, why is there so many white fluff? God damn it. Oh, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups from the past, major ending, a lot of cups so far, interesting, a bit of conflict, and the good old classic Queen of Wands, which has been literally stalking your reads forever, and another classic for you earth signs, 7 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands on the other side. Just be very, very cautious of those energies. So, let us tackle this. What is surfacing for release? Emotional abundance, emotional fulfillment, emotional opportunity to fulfill you and make you happy and satisfied after a long time putting in the work and looking at past results, which I think has been almost a core theme for my earth signs here on this channel, especially during this event. So I kind of hope that you are in a space where you are reflecting openly and attentively on past behaviors from your end and other people's end back at you, so that when you are now given the opportunity of a new emotional fulfillment, you are more aware of spotting red flags, so it doesn't go straight to the Tower and the Devil. You need to dig deeper into yourself, see the results, see the consequences, and the end game of how you behaved in the past, of past behavior, past actions, past decisions, past everything, in the context of when you first had emotional bloom opening up in your life. So this new person enters your life, they are everything you want, they're sexy, they're cool, they're intriguing, they're inspiring, they're fun. It's your ideal Queen of Wands, literally. They're amazing in the bedroom, but then something happens along the way in that relationship, and it ends with the Devil and the Tower and leaving you stranded on the beach all alone, 10 swords in your back. So you need to surface all the accumulation of past choices, past behaviors, past consequences, and the sum total of everything in the context of new relationships and why they end up all in the same way. The more you know, the more empowered you are to literally attract what you truly need or desire, or both. That is not leaving you in that dire. And we have the Seven of Pentacles again. So I think I have been hammering this message like seriously ad nauseum for you guys, but you really need to look at behaviors, patterns, and results. Behaviors, pattern, results. Behaviors, patterns, results. Okie dokie dokie? Okie dokie dokie. I don't know how hard I need to hammer it for you to get the thing that you need to reflect and take accountability. You have a role in the situations and how they evolve, how they end. They also do, but you predominantly allow those people into your life because they pinch that emotional cord in you, which may seem like a fulfilling potential, but you are ignoring red flags and eventually it ends bad. So past, past, past. Reflect, reflect, reflect. What illusion am I ready to see through? And again, the past, nostalgia, and I was talking about this. Past hurt, past pain, past backstabbing, past betrayals, or consequences of you not reflecting on past behaviors, past action, past commitment, past choices, past ways of either tackling situations or confronting yourself in the context of situations. Your obtuse and stubborn refusal to face the facts for what they were, ignoring red flags and thinking they were cute Barbie pink or baby pastel pink, leads you to always end up being backstabbed, having to end cycles in a very painful, aching way because you're not reflecting. And you need to cut that illusion. Slice it, dice it, chop it. You need to, because an illusion is not a material thing, so you cannot like literally technically cut it or slice it with a weapon. So you need to be a bit more critical thinking, pay more attention both in the past to see those patterns reflecting in current situations, so you are more readily available and more focused on things that appear in front of you, so you can see beyond the veil of illusions. What illusions are my earth signs ready to see through? Whoa, that was a bit much. Even if it's a wish fulfillment, even if it's like coming after a space of healing, you need to be a bit more conservative with the Four of Pentacles. Hold on to your assets, to your dreams. Don't be overly generous right off the bat when you meet this new opportunity. Do not take it for granted that the wish fulfillment is exactly what you desired and not a potential life lesson disguised as a wish fulfillment. That's also a tricky thing that you don't seem to be aware. You are potentially perhaps very earthy, very grounded, and if you see something, you automatically decide that that's what it is because what it presents at. But in this instance, if it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, and looks like a duck, maybe it's an AI duck, and you need to be more discerning that it's not a real life duck from the pond in the park where you go take a stroll, but an AI created duck. So be more discerning of those subtle illusions and you need to dismantle them. What wisdom is rising from my unconscious? That you are finally breaking cycles, closing chapters, moving on, learning the lesson, and you are either that has come through communication, or you are a little bit more discerning on how to communicate endings that are no longer either profitable to you, fulfilling emotionally or otherwise, or just satisfactory to levels, to your standards and your levels of standard. Oh Jesus Christ, why was that so hard to spit out? What wisdom is rising? Maybe you are also more ready to end things quickly. If I'm looking at the speed of the Eight of Wands, more swiftly, instead of extending and lingering beyond your due date into situations which are not for your better life. King of Wands, yeah. So you are definitely being more proactive, more quick to act on something, more readier to move on from situations which are not serving you, even if it means walking away and ending a very satisfying, happy, fulfilling situation. This raises the question. Give me a sec. Okay, out you go. Please. Is the emotional fulfillment offered weight in gold, or is it an illusion that the other one is casting to keep you trapped in situations where you are taken advantage of, or they siphon more of your resources than emotional counterbalance that they are offering you for what you give? Like, the exchange is not fair. And so the wisdom that is rising from your unconscious is that you are now more readily apt at ending situations in a very swift, very taking charge in ending situations, even if they do bring a whole lot of happiness. The world being a major arcana and being the only major arcana in this whole situation, this overtrumps the happiness. And the King of Wands is now only helping and assisting in ending things with the Eight of Wands in a more practical, swift, determined way. He's not letting emotions sway him to be stuck in a place that should have ended last week, last month, last year, 10 years ago. That sort of energy. How can you support your emotional body? On one hand, by having options, but choosing the right options. With the Page of Wands going off on the beaten path. So analyze what your options are. Are they traditional, or are they a little bit more out there? And something that pops to mind is, let's say, Western medicine and pills and all the chemical shit that they stuff your body with, versus Chinese acupuncture, which is the needles pinpointing a certain nerve in the body that has an effect on some other part of the body. So do you want to go on the lab manufactured chemical route, or ancient knowledge that is thousands of years old, that has been proven for thousands of years and is working without modern lab grown chemical stuff to act like a band-aid on a deeper problem? And since this is your emotional body, translate that to something that is emotionally fulfilling, satisfying, or healing. This can be just activities that make you feel good, your circle of friends. King of Pentacles, so your comfort, your abundance, your security, your emotional body is best reflected and pampered in your home space, in your comfort, in your abundance, in having that ease of mind that the house is yours, everything is paid, you have luxury furniture, you have good food, good snacks, you are at home on your own terms, you have the home theater set up in the basement, and you are just chillaxing in your own space. Resourcing, but in the sense that it's healing your soul because you are safe, it's yours, it's protected, it's a guarantee that no one can come in and disrupt your peace. And we have Three of Cups, so you can have friends over, like your most intimate circle of friends, have a pizza, have a drink, have a movie night, play board games, tabletop, whatever you are into, and you're just, or maybe like have a readathon, cooking with those very close-knit friends that you are super intimate and trustworthy and feeling safe with. You're inviting them in your sacred physical safe space, and that replenishes your soul, your emotional body, your emotionality, because you feel both physically and emotionally safe. It literally heals that aspect of you. What is your soul trying to guide you towards? And we have a conflict, which is interesting, and justice. So if you have been wronged in the past, your soul is trying to guide you towards justice and fairness and balance. If you were the one instigating fights and conflict, your soul is asking you to literally stop that shit and act a bit more mature, a bit more considerate, listen to other people's opinions, other people's takes or stakes in the situation that caused conflict. Something else. And we have the Ace of Swords. Clear communication, open communication, straightforward, honest communication, and clarity, no longer hiding or not disclosing, withholding information that can lead others astray, causing conflict and useless fight. So justice is clarity and balance, and just straightforward speaking something and understanding it in the most clear, precise way possible. An apple is an apple. An apple is not an orange. It is a fruit, but it's a tunnel vision apple. It cannot be a mango, it cannot be a pear, it cannot be a kiwi. It's an apple. You know, that level of precision. What magic lies in your surrender? Counterpart to the King of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, which is the bold, beautiful assertiveness, and especially this woman here, or this energy being your divine partner, your lover, your spouse, or this is the way that you are not tackling, but addressing and living and exchanging with your significant other. The magic that lies in this surrender is just more fun, more how should I say it, like you are, because everything is so clear on all fronts, there is no need for lies and deceit and withholding. You can be more genuinely sparking fun in maybe chasing each other around the house, playing hide and seek, or cooking together and dancing and singing. It's this essence of just unbridled fun, and having fun in loving, having fun in the relationship, being a little extra, yes, but it's a feel-good extra. It's assertive, it's bold, it's beautiful, it's creative, and now you can crank up the trust, the intimacy, the emotion felt, the emotion received, the emotion given in your partnership, because you feel safe and you feel plentiful and you feel just, it's fun to give, to receive, and to exchange, and it's fulfilling, and there's a sense of playfulness to this. And we have, oh, interesting, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of, oh, okay. I don't know if I want to consider these, because we have singledom, slow process, and being left out in the cold, and penniless or broken up with. This could be potentially the negative consequences if you don't realign yourself and don't consider past behaviors and attitudes. If you don't learn the lesson, if you are too slow to act, you might end up again broken up and single. You know what, I'm gonna put these back and see if we have something else, because I really don't feel these cards. If they will pop back again, I will take them. So, Queen of Wands for my earth signs. Oh, that's more like it. Queen of Wands being a very creative energy, with the Magician being a very powerful manifester. Through you assimilating these lessons and reflecting on past things and how they affected you in the past and in the present, you can be more in tune with your manifesting powers, in desiring things that are more aligned with your core self, and to direct the energy of the Queen of Wands, a playful, thriving, hard-working energy, in a more focused, concrete way, in love and otherwise at work, to manifest things which are more palatable, but more grounded, more significant, with a deeper level possibilities, easier manifestation, long-term manifestation, something that will grow with you as you grow in your life, and not just a temporary pleasure that feels good, that dissipates and leaves you in a bad situation, if that makes sense. So let's shuffle the oracle cards, and I hope you survived yesterday's read. I know it was extra long, so something for my earth signs. Whoa, boom, okay, I'm gonna take that one. Haunted house. Within these haunted walls, secrets reside. Ghosts are just memories that will never die. Learning from the past. And do not let past behaviors, results, outcomes be your soul guiding light going in the future, and your soul, or you know, like those old-time chains and bullets that prisoners had, or the chains that the first ghost in Christmas Carol, I forgot his name, he has those chains on him. Don't let past mistakes, behaviors, consequences, results be those haunted walls that keep you trapped in a certain way of functioning, of seeing things, of perpetually repeating the same patterns. So something for earth signs. So yeah, boom, 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 boom. So, wounded healer. The wound is the place where light enters your empathy, healing purpose, especially if past situations are leaving you haunted and wounded. Shed light on that so you can heal it and literally disperse the ghost like the sun is dispersing fog in the morning. Battle within. The greatest war you wage is against yourself. Inner conflict resolution. Inner conflict 5 of Wands. I'm trying to not have the light reflect on it. So, I hope this was interesting. Tomorrow we are tackling the first... I think it's gonna be tomorrow. Wait, Sun? No, I can't. Anyway, so yeah. I think tomorrow we are tackling the first special of the Christmas countdown series. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. Stay cool and reflect on the past, please. I want to see better reads for my earth signs in 2026, okay? Pinky promise? Pinky promise.